Welcome to the EHF Euro 2018 live show presented by Lidl. I'm your host Rafaela Jan, welcoming you from our studio here in Zagreb. It's day 6 of the competition where we continue with our prediction game. Now let me remind you, this is you the fans, you are predicting the winner of a game. Today's game that will be Spain versus Denmark. We want to know who will come out on top. What do you think? Vote below. The other two contestants in our prediction game are today's guest and Brian. So vote for Spain versus Denmark, who will win. Now, yesterday we had action from Group A with Croatia versus Sweden. The final points in this Group A were up for grabs before moving ahead into the main round. And Croatia really wanted to please their fans one more time in Split before heading on to the main round in Zagreb. Let's see if they were successful. Here are the highlights.
Day 5 of the Men's European Handball Championships as the host Croatia prepare to take on Sweden. Nicely done, Sindric, Buntic, Karacic, Sindric is there, he doesn't need him, straight around, and all of a sudden, Croatia on a run. First goal of the game for Karacic. Tolbring, no space in the wing. Jepson in the centre, again it's going across the face of the goal. Smuggled in past Pesic by Lagergren. His second. Ball stolen. Zacharisson races off. They thought that was double dribble. Play on, say the referees. Sindric. Gottfriedson lost his, Henningsen rather, lost his bearings. Jumped the wrong way and the gap was left open. Switches back. Oh, yes! He almost was going to pass the ball, kept it, and it was a very awkward shot by Gottfriedson. Oh, yes! Underneath the keeper. And the shot efficiency of the Swedish team, unbelievable at the moment. Zacharisson doubling up as an extra line player. Stepancic just managed to keep it. Stepancic again. He scores. Jepson. Cross court. Straight through, and the final word will be Swedish. And they have won, and they go through to the main round with maximum points. The host Croatia are left disappointed. They still take 2 points, but it's not what they wanted.
Also in Group A, it was Serbia against Iceland. Serbia winning 29-26 in this match, in which Iceland really never got off to the good performance that they had been showing in their first 2 matches in this group phase. There were a lot of turnovers, and although it was all square at 12-all at halftime, the trade-off continued, with Iceland first racing into the lead, but in the end Serbia came back and maintained their 3-goal advantage until the very end. Now these 3 goals proved to be enough, because if we look at the table now from this Group E, it is Sweden who are through. They will take 4 points into the main round, Croatia 2 points to the main round, and Serbia 0 points to the main round, whereas Iceland go home. Now on to Group B with France versus Belarus. It is the world champions that are looking to move ahead, taking on the maximum number of points into the main round. Their record at EHF Euros also favors them. Let's see how they did in these highlights.
Hello and welcome to Croatia for EHF Men's European Handball Championship action. France take on Belarus. That's a good interception, and now Belarus come down the other end. There's a chance here, maybe. Oh, that's good defending, but it's a great goal. Karabatic got in front of Yurinok, but it didn't matter. Just about keeps possession. No, he's lost it again. Again, they're in trouble. That one is going to roll in, and there's nothing at all that France can do about it. Some poor handling from France, costing them. Abolo. Nice work by Gerard. An important save. France now take the lead. Gigu with the goal. Having a little chat, throwing the ball around, getting ready for their attack, and it's Mem going straight through. Excellent, very fast arm. Dika Mem over the top, leaving Saldatsenko standing. A lot of effort going on for nothing, and now France come away with it on the fast break. Port with the goal, the lead increases. Baris Bukowski's come in. Can Gerard save 7 meters in a row? It's not to be. A sigh of relief. Had control and a couple of times, that's the third time interception. Abolo takes it back again. Keeper to beat, and he has done. Just about sums up the way this game has gone. Gerard has been supreme in goal for France. Final score, France 32, Belarus 25.
Also in Group B, the second match was Norway against Austria, final score 39-28 in what turned out to be the highest score for the Norwegians. At the same time, this is the largest score against Austria, who will go home with 0 points. The Norwegians were in control throughout the whole of the match. There were a lot of technical mistakes on Austria's side. The better individual skills for the Norwegians, despite a good performance by Austrian Nikola Bilic, who scored 9 goals. So the table then sees France go through, taking 4 points into the main round, Norwegian 2 points, and Belarus, they go ahead but have 0 points. Now, that wraps up the action from preliminary groups A and B. But before we look ahead, here are the best goals from what we've seen so far in the preliminary round from groups A and B. Enjoy.
Rueba getting his goal. This was his goal. Lovely spin on the ball to send it in past the keeper.
Well, Applegate had no way of getting his bearings on that shot. Opportunist in the extreme, Belyansky just shot over in the general direction of the goal and hoped for the best. Sigurdsson steps up. Missed one of his penalties in the last game. Oh, it's off the post and it stays out. It's good. No one moved. He jumps from outside and punches the ball in. Spectacular.
That's a problem here for France. Norway come away. Oh, what a goal! That is just superb!
Oh, incredible play! What a spin! Brilliant by Karadzic! Sprinted down the court at 100 miles an hour, and then a little flick of the wrist to finish it off.
Some spectacular goals here, and we are looking forward to more of the same tonight, of course, as groups C and D wrap up their preliminary round. But before we move ahead with that, it's time for today's guest of the show. Dominik Klein, he won the World Championship with Germany, and he also has 3 Champions League titles under his belt. After 10 years playing with Kiel, the German moved to French side Nantes in 2016, where he still plays today. And today he's here to talk about the German team, his Nantes teammates, and also to give us his dream team of the EHF Euro 2018. So let's take a look at Dominik Klein in action.
Claire, they want to draw here. Gurbindo, they're going to play down the clock. 10 seconds. Dominik Klein! Dominik Klein! Reinhold, Dominik Klein moves off the ball. Bouillon now. Ball is in the Klein! What a fairy story! What a fairy story! Dominik Klein scores the goal that wins it for Kiel! I can't believe what I've just seen! Oh!
Dominik, thanks so much for coming here. Make yourself comfortable on our lovely couch. Tell me, what's your involvement here at the EHF Euro 2018?
Thanks for coming here. I really enjoyed this time here in Croatia, and to be first time as an expert for television for the public channel in Germany. So yeah, I followed the German team, and it was really nice that we have a big first match against Slovenia for the public channel, and today is the second.
Okay, and so against Slovenia, I saw you in the stadium. You seemed a little bit on edge. What is it like for you when you watch your teammates play? Because you're still an active player as well.
Yeah, that's true. Because I'm not anymore for the national team, but for the emotions, I feel the passion for this sport, of course, for our sport, the best sport ever. And yeah, I was a bit like a player who is sitting on the bench, because I shouted and I cried and I make. If I had a toll next time, I will do like this, like normal. But it was really nice to be in the near of the team, of the national team.
And what do you make of the bad boys so far?
The bad boys, yes. They started this kind of emotions like the bad boys in 2016 in Poland, when they won the title as a really young team. And now we have the biggest bad boy back in our team. Finn Lemke comes to the team. Yesterday they decided to change with Bastian Roszek, a player from Leipzig who is playing his first tournament. So it will be nice to see tonight how it's going. And the Macedonian players, I talked to Kirill Lazarov yesterday, and he was really nervous to hear this news. So for him, I think it will be nice to see how it is against Finn Lemke.
So for you, that's a decision that you can easily understand and follow the logic of bringing him back?
Yes, and logic is the main word for that. Because of course Bastian Roszek did a really great job, and it was a lot of discussions before the European Championship how he decided, because we are in the preparation to the European Championships, 20 players, and nobody was injured. So the Christian Prokop, the coach of the team, he had a really difficult decision. And now he saw and analyzed the first matches against Montenegro and against Slovenia. So he said it's for our system and for the Macedonian players the best decision to bring him back. And now he's here, and we will see.
Can you relate to that at all? How must it be when a player is brought in like that? Because clearly he was disappointed when he wasn't selected earlier. And now it's not even been a week, and there he is, and coming in fresh.
I think the most question is, and we don't know how they get the decision before the preparation. If the coach said to him, "Hey, be prepared, stay cool. We need you maybe at the end of or during the European Championship." So I think it was like this. I don't know at the moment. But if we can ask him today after the match, and if he play good, that will be everything was done, and we are in the bad boy feeling.
How close are you still to the bad boys? Because clearly you're wearing the shirt. Are you talking to them on the phone? Do you see them every day, or what's it like?
Yeah, during the European Championships, the Germans has the media days. So after each match day, they prepared everything for the journalists, for the television. It's a really big, a big room for the press conference, for their own press conference. I think that's, for German handball really important to put all the stuff on internet, on social media, on the press, to be informed in Germany. And that's and on this time, the players were with the press conference, so I have time to call to them.
And are you more the journalist, or do you consider yourself more the player? It must be difficult.
Yes, it's a little bit difficult, but at the end I'm just an expert, so I'm not a journalist for that. I know also this situation. I was there at the press conference to be with the official closes, and now I'm the one who stand behind and just look, and if they're finished with everything, I ask them and say hello, but just as a friend and as a player. So it's cool. It makes a lot of fun.
At an European Championship, there's a lot of downtime for the players. And I would like you to watch a little piece where we can see how a German player, Patrick Grötzky, is spending his time. And this is also part of Brian's squad goals. So let's take a look.
Hi, and here's one of the squad goals, number 1. It says play a German in table tennis, but I think I'll beat a German in table tennis.
We'll see.
So first, let's do a short one. First 3, all right?
Okay.
Okay. For the serve, is it?
Ah.
Right. Oh, jeez. Very delicate. Very delicate. Too much practice. I think that's the problem. How long you play this every evening? Is it? This is a permanent fixture.
Yeah. Well, we played a lot of games against each other.
Oh, spin and everything. Jesus. Is that 3?
That's 3. No, we do it now.
Okay. All right.
I give you another chance.
All right. Here we go. Get into it now. All right.
Are you?
Is it?
Yeah!
Oh, the setup. I was ready to fucking... Oh, God. Oh! What's that now? What score is that?
I think 1-1.
1-1, okay.
Oh!
Dirty.
Dirty.
Oh, 2-all. Tiebreaker. All right, that's it. Look, he won. The better man won the night. Let's look against Macedonia.
Thank you. Yeah!
So that's an example of how Patrick Grötzky likes to spend his time, his downtime. What did you do as a player? We saw a darts board in the background as well. Table tennis, what were you?
No, I'm table tennis. I played table tennis when I was young. That's
Okay.
true. So maybe we can make it next time. I get the challenge if you want. So yeah, when I was young, I played 2 times a week. So with training, so not like at home with a brother. No, I was in a club. And so I would like to have this challenge.
Okay, well, I think we might have somebody who will just accept that challenge. So
Okay.
we'll keep you informed about that, dear fans. You would have chosen the little table though, the tiny one, or?
No, if we had a big one, it would be cool. But at the end, the skills are more shown when we go on the little one. So for me, it's okay.
And if we look back 10, 11 years during the World Championships, 2007, some crazy thing you did in your downtime that you might want to share with the fans?
Craziest thing, a lot of crazy things, but I want to speak because you now I imagine some things. We had a big room and we play some poker and we had also table tennis, and but what we also have, and that's really interesting if you want to hear it, we had a therapy with music. So after matches we have some regeneration sessions, and it's really interesting because now at the moment it's refreshed this system. I do it really when I was playing. After the match against Slovenia I had to do it also because that was so terrible for me to going to sleep. So this regeneration, now I imagine that is 2007 our big plus maybe for getting also a title.
Okay, interesting. So now you've already mentioned that Kirill Lazarov, you know him well because he's one of your teammates at Nantes. And where would you put him when now Germany tonight they play against Macedonia? Will he cause them a lot of trouble or not so much, and why?
Of course, every time for every advice for every team who played against Kirill Lazarov, they have to prepare for him. Because he's the man in Macedonia who have the biggest experience, the most experience, and he played really good with the line players, and he has this, you know, he wants to make the goals for him, he needs that to play also with the fans. All the Macedonian fans love him. He is a hero in his country, so it will be nice to see. But at the end, they have a better system because they also had Raul Gonzalo, and no, Raul Gonzalo. Gonzalez, yeah, thanks. So with this new coach, they played a really good system. So it will be nice to see tonight how it is.
Okay. You also have teammates who play on the French national team. Can you talk a little bit about the team of France, les experts, after Narcisse Omayer?
At the moment, I didn't saw match from the French team. So, but I know Nicolas Karabatic. I played with him in THW Kiel and also in the French league, and he's the man of the French team. So if he played on the center player, that he fixed everything and he made everything. So I hope we will see them here in Zagreb for the semi-finals, and I hope the German team come back from Varaždin, where is the main round, and then we have hopefully a big weekend.
And just because you have a Spanish teammate at Nantes as well, what's your take on the Spanish being handled as one of the favorites? Do you agree?
Yes, I agree, because we had a friendly match against Spain in October, I think, last October, and there you can see that the Spanish, they are not that big, maybe in the defense, but they have an offense version of the defense. So with Talan Dujbaev, not of course, his son Alex, he played in the front, and he has really good left hand players. So that's also important. We will see how it is, but maybe we also see them on a big weekend here on the final round.
And where will Germany's journey take them?
Yes, that will be, I think this final in the group today, it can be the way how it will be, because if we take these 2 points against Macedonia for the main round, that can be hopefully 3. So and then we have all chances to beat the big stars from Denmark and Spain. But now at the moment we don't have to research to just play, and the next match is the most important.
Okay, they will play. I want to put you on the spot if you are okay with that. I would like you to pick your dream team of the EHF Euro 2018 so far. There's the board. 7 pins.
Plays, yes.
So, you start with the left?
I can, if I have to stand up.
Oh,
or,
please do.
Okay.
Show us.
We start with the left wing.
Please.
Of course, our German left wing, Uwe Gensheimer. I think there is no discussion.
And then, can I just interrupt you there for a second? Because there was only one left wing chosen for the German team. You as a fellow left wing, how did you feel about that?
Yeah, for me, I wanted to, when I was playing, or when I played in a team, I want to have a teammate on my position, because I need this discussion, this communication on the bench, and also to clap someone and give you, not the how I say.
To encourage them?
To be together, right? To have a team, also in a team. So it's nice to see. At the moment, it's half-half, I would say. For Uwe, it's also not that easy to play all the matches 60 minutes, but we saw a defense combination that he goes out when he has the bench on his side. So maybe you have some time to breathe. So for me, I think that's clear here with Uwe. The right wing, I want to go to the right wing because there is David Balaguer.
Your teammate?
Yes,
you're a little bit biased, I have to say.
Yeah, of course. I wanted to go there because I played with him and I saw him in my first year, last year in the Champions League, and he is really in a good mood. So I put them, and I cannot take all the Germans. So that
would be too biased as well.
We go to the left wing. He plays also against our team in Nantes. in PSG is Mikkel Hansen, for me, one of the greatest shooters and players on his position. And he can decide, of course, a match by himself. We will see in the main round, maybe not. Hopefully. I like to see Ken Tama here, how he's playing. Of course, in Flensburg he has these skills to be someone a little bit crazy, but also in the national team is very disciplined. So I like him, this combination of his style. I love it. And here it's really difficult. Here on the right back position. But at the end it's also a Spanish one. I like Gubindo. For me, he was the best player in Champions League last year. He played. We played the first year for Nantes together, and for me, he was one of the best players, and he can choose this position.
Line player, goalkeeper.
Line player, goalkeeper. I want to start with the line player, of course, but there I have to go to the German team because. This combination, I would half it because Pekela and Winczek, there will be the next teammates in Kiel. They are for me also because of the defense.
So you put two?
Yes,
I don't know if that's allowed.
You don't want that I put...
No, you gotta decide.
I have to do the decision. Okay, then I take Aguinaldo. Okay, it's okay.
So you can't have two Germans.
I take one Spanish.
Okay.
Or an interesting pivot line player is Nicolas Tona. I played with him in Nantes. He's the first time on a championship, so he's really lovely and really proud to be in the team.
One of those players of the new generation.
That's it. And goalkeeper. I wanted to cut it right now because there's also a team in a team because. Yeah, that's why we have some really nice combinations. The Danish team, for me, is with Green and Landin are one of the best. But I have to say, and that's why I'm German, that Wolf and Heinevetter, they're
also the duo.
Also the duo. Yeah. So
we're just breaking rules all over the place here.
Yes, here. That's how do the others? I'm the first one who picked this.
Yep, you're the first one.
Okay, so now I make the rules. So that's good to have it like this. So if someone new comes here and prepare it, he can.
He says he rigs too. I say, all right, that's okay. Because Dominik did it. All right, thank you for sharing that. Take a seat again.
Yes.
Maybe we switch places for a bit. We have one more thing. Whenever we have a guest, we launch a prediction game.
A prediction game.
The guest has to predict the winner of a game. We have asked the fans. And then there's the third contestant, and that's Brian. So far, the experts, the guests, have always been right.
Okay.
But this is only the third one. So your game to predict is Spain versus Denmark.
Spain versus Denmark. So I have to say the result? Or
no, just the winner.
Just the winner? Or maybe I can share also this time, no. And that will be a draw now. Spain against Denmark. I was for Spain.
Spain,
yes.
Okay. Well, there you have it. Dominik, thank you so much. And, you know, you can't leave here without a present. Oh. We always give our guests a present. You have a choice. You can have the cup or the mascot, Thor.
I would like to have this one, the mascot, because I get this from the press. So, but I want twice.
You want Thor? All right.
Because
here you go.
I have to explain because my son is at home and I show him every time when we are FaceTime, and I did like this, and he was, how do the Thor? Show me the Thor every time, and he was like this. So maybe I need two, if this is good. Thanks. Thanks a lot.
Thank you for coming. And now that we've heard your prediction, we need to hear from Brian. So Spain versus Denmark. Brian, who do you pick to win?
Hello, Raffaella. Hello, Dominik Klein. My prediction for today is going to be Denmark. I expect a huge reaction after that shock loss to the Czech Republic. So Denmark is my choice. And Dominik, if we see each other again here in Zagreb, we can play table tennis. That's no problem. Denmark's my choice. See you later.
Well, thank you, Brian. And I have to say, I am looking forward to that table tennis challenge part 2, but I feel like you are starting to dig yourself into a hole there against these strong table tennis players from the German side. Now, reminder for you guys, you can still vote who will win, Spain or Denmark. There's still a couple of minutes left. Now, let's look ahead at tonight's action from Groups C and D. First up, in Group C from Zagreb, we have the German team taking on the Macedonians at 6:15, followed by Montenegro versus Slovenia at 8:30. Then up north in Varaždin, it is the Czech Republic versus Hungary, and followed by Spain versus Denmark at 8:30. Now let's look ahead at this first one, Germany against FYR Macedonia. On the German side, there will be a change in the lineup as Finn Lemke, as you've just heard, has come in to replace Bastian Rošek. Now in this one, it's all about the remaining points that both teams can take with them before they head into the main round in Varaždin. Lazarov and co have also never beaten the German team. Now the second one in Group C, that's Montenegro against Slovenia. It's really do or die for Montenegro, who have 0 points at the moment. But their first ever win at an EHF Euro would be enough to buy their ticket for the main round. A draw would be enough for Slovenia, who currently stand at 1 point. And the Slovenians are really hopeful after their promising performance versus the Germans. Also, they are the favorite as they have beaten Montenegro in the EHF Euro 2008. Now onto Group D, Czech Republic versus Hungary. The Hungarians need to end their 9-game losing streak. Lubomir Vranjes' team needs a solid performance to beat the Czech Republic, who should be full of confidence after their last win versus Denmark. In 3 previous encounters, Hungary has won twice. Now then the last one, Spain versus Denmark. This is a crucial one for Denmark, as a loss would seriously hamper their chances of making it to the semi-finals. A win, however, could give them a possible maximum 4 points to take into the main round. This is the 5th consecutive time that these two sides will be meeting at an EHF Euro. Now, in one of the most anticipated encounters of the preliminary round in this Group D, we had our mobile reporter Marcio set out, and he tested the pair of brothers. This is Spanish brothers Dushebaev versus the Denmark side Toft Hansen. He tested them on their knowledge of each other, and I'm really excited to find out who knew more. Let's see. Want to find out who came out on top? Go to our YouTube channel and you will see the whole feature. Now it's time for me to reveal your vote. So Spain versus Denmark. It is 58% of you who said that Spain would win that one. And so did Dominik Klein. Only Brian, he's the underdog, once again choosing the other side. We will see who will come out on top of this one. Watch it live on ehftv.com tonight. Now I know you guys, you really like to win stuff, you like to participate in all our action here on the EHF 2018 live show. And there is going to be a giveaway on our Facebook and Instagram pages today, all day long. So check that out to win some nice EHF Euro 2018 stuff. Now that's it from the show. We'll be back here tomorrow as usual at 12 o'clock. And tonight's action, tune in, ehftv.com. That's all from me and from the show. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.